Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how I fix a common problem with my HoseMobile hose reel cart. One of the really annoying problems that I've had was after a few years, this piece here pops out of the end of the cart. When it does, usually it's when the water's on and it sprays everywhere and makes a mess. Today I'm going to show you what I've done to fix mine. If this works for you, great. If it doesn't and you find a better solution, leave a comment below and let me know. All right, so let's just talk about the parts here for a second. I found this manual online. They refer to the hose that goes into the side of the cart as the leader hose. So I'm gonna call this the leader hose. And then this piece, which is part of the cart, this black piece here, this is called the supply tube. Now these black tabs here, these are the supply tube tabs. And they clip into the side of this unit. When it's plugged in like that, those are supposed to clip into place. You might be wondering what's supposed to hold these in place, and I think it's these O-rings. What happens is these O-rings wear out, and when they do, it will release this piece from the cart. Now, I live in New England, and I find every late fall when I go to put the hoses away or late in the season, this thing always starts to pop out. And I think what happens is when the weather gets colder, all these rubber rings contract and it becomes looser. I found these number 11 O-rings. I got these at Ace Hardware, but if I can find them on Amazon, I'll put a link in the description below. Now I have two of these carts and I've changed the rings on the other cart. Since I've done that, I haven't had a problem. So I'm gonna change these rings. First thing you need to do is get the rings out. That's the new ring, two new rings. Pry these old rings off of here. I have a screwdriver here and I'm just gonna slip that under the rings and then pry these off. All right, here's a comparison between the old ring and the new ring. I went into Ace and I kind of eyeballed it until I found one that looked like it was the right size. I didn't have that manual at the time. Maybe the manual says what the size of the rings are. All right, now you can see I have the new rings installed. It only took a second. When you push this back into the cart, it should be these O-rings that lock into place, and then these tabs will hold it on the side. I'm gonna pull the cart closer. Now the other thing I found handy was to have a mallet, a rubber mallet, and a dowel or stick handy, just in case this doesn't engage. You give it a couple taps with the mallet and it pushes its way back in. So you can see I'm pushing that in, but I'm still able to pull it out. Let me try giving it a couple taps with the mallet. It would probably be easier if the leader hose was not attached. And if I wasn't trying to work around the tripod. All right, so you can see after a couple taps, now I can't pull that out. So I'm gonna take this out, set it up in the yard, and we'll see if it pops out when I turn the water on. I've attached the hose to the side of the house, the leader hose. You can see that's attached there, and that's there. Got a nozzle on the end. So I turn on the water. All right, water's fully on. Here's the cart. This thing is holding in place. Normally, if it's not attached securely, it'll just pop out, spray water all out of the end of the leader hose. And just to show you, it is in fact working. So some of you may have seen the other videos on my channel, and one of those was about the leader hose and the connection to the tube there leaking or dripping. That was another common problem I had. I found a way to fix that, and I'll probably have to do that with this cart as well. Check out that video if you have this problem as well.